We gotta go, oh my Joe. We gotta go from the Piro down the bayou. Bayou on the sweetest one, oh my Joe. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun down on the bayou. Watch on the line with the crawfish pie, feel like gumbo. Well, tonight I'm gonna see my share of me, oh. Pick guitar and feel free jar and pick it. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun down on the bayou. Have big fun. Settle down, bottle down, get me a pillow. I'm gonna catch all the fish down on the bayou.
There was a man one time walking down the center of Main Street in the old days of the western town, and he was dragging a heavy log chain. The guy looked at him and said, "What on earth are you doing dragging that heavy log chain down the middle of town?" The guy turned around and he said, "Let me tell you, mister," he says, "have you ever tried pushing one of these?" So some things are easier to pull than to push in life. You have to find out the easiest way to work it.
You are a man, Mr. Brownfield. You are a man.
Hasta la vista, son.
Hasta la vista. Isn't it our fourth day?
This will be the third day of work, I think, on it. Yeah, we got it finished up yesterday to this point. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to take this come along and try and pull it over. You can see that we got it really weakened down there. Got most of the main roots cut with the axe, dug around them. So what I've hooked up here is a chain to the bottom of this post and this fence line, and this is called a come along. It's a fence tightener, and so I'm going to tighten this up and hopefully just pull that tree right over this direction. Just kind of align the cable on this so it doesn't get all tangled up inside here. Now we got some tension on it, and now you can see that tree stump right there starting to wiggle, move. Oh, I see what happened here. My chain loosened up on it. Let me take this loose again and tighten it up a little bit. There, that ought to do it. Have to get this chain out from here. It's really close getting that hooked in there. There, we got it. I'll put it back in here. There it is. I'm going to run a double loop on it this time. I just had a single loop and was pulling it back through. There, that double loop ought to hold it. Let's see now if we got something good going. You can see that ratchet action there. Oh, and now that tree's starting to move now, I think, a little bit there. Let's see if we can bring it over here our direction. I hear it popping. That's a good sign. There, she's moving. It's coming a little at a time. Oh, I heard it break loose then. There she's coming. Yeah. Boy, that's a sweet look to me. There she is. She toppled.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, that's good. Now I'll just unconnect this from the top of it, and we'll see how well we did. Oh, yeah. There, move that thing around a little bit. There she is. That's a heavy ball of wood down there.
Yeah, it's a lot of wood for barbecue.
Yeah, here it is. It's going to be nice.
Man.
Cut that up and split it. But our barbecue, you know, is pretty small. That's
Yeah.
going to be tough.
Yeah.
Here's the problem you run into with roots. It's like this. Everywhere there's a limb or a knot, this goes into the tree, and you can see that it's almost got two growth rings here. Right here and then right here. And so this limb that's not coming in, if I split it this way, I might get between the wood here and here, between the grain, this intertwining, and it may come open. But if you look at that, look at how many roots they cut off. There's about probably 60 roots around that tree. How are you going to find a place to get between that intertwining
Yeah, that's
wood?
true. Yeah.
It's going to be terrible. What we'll do now is I'll take some pry bars and things eventually and pull this out of the hole, get this root ball pried up over the edge, get it out here, and then finish cutting it up.
Thank you very much, Mr. Brownfield.
Yeah.
Good job.
You're welcome.
We gotta go from the Piro down the bayou. By Yvonne, the sweetest one of the old mile. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun down on the bayou. Watch on the line with the crawfish pie, feel like gumbo. Well, tonight I'm gonna see my share of me. Oh, we'll pick guitar and feel fruit jar and big. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun down on the bayou. Have big fun. Settle down, fall down, get me a Piro. I'm gonna catch all the fish down on the bayou. That's what my mama buy, Yvonne, that's what she do. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun down on the bayou. Watch on the line with the crawfish pie, I feel like gumbo. Well, tonight I'm gonna see my share of me, oh. We'll pick guitar, feel free, John, and the gale. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun down on the bayou. Have big fun. Fondo and troubadour, and the place is buzzing. Can't folks come to see Yvonne just by the dozen? Well, just sits down, go hot water, be on my own. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun down on the bayou. Now the line with the crawfish pie and flag gumbo. Well, tonight I'm gonna see my share of me, oh. We'll pick it tall and filthy jaw and the gale. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun down on the bayou. Yes, son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Bayou.
Oh, it's very good. Very good. Nice song. Thank you.
Have big fun.
This plum tree now stands, just a shade tree type of thing, but I like to have fruit on my property. So this was probably about that diameter of the trunk. It was a big one. And it went down the ground, I think about 5 feet, and every third of the way down it had lateral big roots that were coming out sideways. So we took an axe and we pick and a shovel and we dug it out down the first layer of roots. We cut them off, went down the second layer of roots, cut them off, went down the third layer of roots and cut them off. And then I had to take the taproot that went down the bottom, we had to put a come along over against one of the posts on the fence, and I had to pull it out sideways to get it out of here and get the thing cut up. An interesting thing was when we got down to the very bottom of this, there was a golf ball that was in perfectly good shape wrapped in the roots. Can you imagine that? So that was an experience we had.